Hi, welcome back to Raunchy Reality Recap. So in this video, we're going over Harry and Meghan. Now, in another video, I accidentally called them Hagen. So I think I'm going to refer to them as that from now on because at Sussex's, I cannot pronounce that all the time. So Hagen is how we're doing it. So apparently, Hagen was snubbed from the royal gathering to mark the 1 year since Queen's death, despite already being in Europe. The Hagens have not been invited to, despite being in Europe for the Invictus Games a day after the anniversary. And now, sources says there has been no outreach from senior royals to Hagen, despite their planned appearance in Germany next month, a year since the monarch's death. Says Queen Charles, Queen Camilla are expected to mark the poignant anniversary on September 8th. And Harry Hagen, who quit Britain in 2020, have repeatedly slammed the royal family and are due to kick off the Invictus Games in Dusseldorf 24 hours later. And it says the sources says there hasn't been any outreach to them. Now, it shows that Prince Andrew and his ex-wife are going. Yeah, so... And as we know, even Prince Andrew, who was stripped of his title last year by the Queen, admit his scandal. Now, I'm not going to say what it is because YouTube's, but you could see it right there. And apparently Charles have even buried the hatchet with him, which, is in itself. But that has to really say something right there, that you... For one, it's like, okay, they did all that. I get Harry and Meghan Hagen, they did that. And that has to say one thing on their side, that you were willing to put all this stuff out there about your family. And I don't know all of it, but some of it was like, it could have been kept in the family. Like, there's no reason for you to do a whole Oprah interview on some of this stuff, make a book and everything. You literally just, every grievance you had with your family, you straight up put in a book or went on national television or international television and said stuff. And you did a whole tour, on shows and everything about it. So yeah, and you were getting deals from it, you made money off of it, and it's just, yeah, you're going to have a lot of people that's not cool with that. I mean, if my sister came out with a book talking about stuff that, we did as kids, or maybe like young adults where, we might have been rude to the person, or, other stuff that isn't like super serious, but it's just a part of life, and it's a part of like disagreements and stuff with other things. Usually, most people are going to keep that in the family. And even if some people are going to go online and tell people, because people talk crap online, but straight up nobody had the media attention like you did, like in letting a whole bunch of stuff go about your family. Like, not everything he said needed to be in that book, not, it could have been, worked out, done something with, worked out between the family. I mean, I don't know, but I just feel like if they think that they are going to get invited to stuff over there, I don't know why they would think that after you wrote all that stuff. Even if you had a right to write about them, so even if you were right about it, even if they are crappy people, like, would you really expect them to invite you back? And I mean, and looking on the royal side, it's like, how bad does it look for them that they're willing to bury the hatchet with Andrew, but for stuff that he did, but not with Harry over spilling some secrets? Like, I don't think Andrew should be there either. Whatever. But like, I mean, see, that's where I'm a little bit torn. It's like you're willing to bury the hatchet with Andrew, maybe, and he's did what he did, maybe you should bury the hatchet with Harry, you know? But again, we don't know how Andrew's acting towards the royal family now, and we don't know how Harry's acting towards the royal family. And yeah, so unless we're like a fly on the wall, which, like I say in a lot of videos, I would love to be a fly on the wall in some places. I think if I ever get reincarnated, I hope that I'm like a 100-year-old fly or something. I live for 100 years as a fly, so I can just, like, gossip and everything. But I hope I'm a fly that can talk and type, so that way I can tell everybody the gossip. But anywho, yeah, that's all I had to talk about, y'all, because it's just, yeah, it's a lot. But y'all have a great day. Like, subscribe, share. Bye.